Alright, what's going on everyone? I'm super hyped for today's video, and in today's video I'll be explaining what retention is and how important it actually is. So I'm sure all of y'all know what retention is, but in case you don't, I'll give you some context. Retention for shorts and long form content is based on how long the viewer watches your video from the beginning to the end. So say your video is a minute long and they watched for 45 seconds, you would have like a 75% average view duration. And for shorts in particular, average view duration is definitely by far one of the most important metrics that you need to follow. So just for some context, this is my main channel, sitting at 105,000 subscribers. So I know what I'm doing with shorts, and I've grown this in under 3 months. So let's get into it, and I'll show you how important average view duration is and how to improve it, how to edit to where you'll get the maximum amount of average view duration you possibly can. So I'm going to start off by showing you my first few videos. In my first few, my average view duration was not the best because I was still learning what to do in this niche and how to improve it. So I'm going to show you where I went wrong and how to fix that. So for starters, as you can see this graph, it starts at 158%, meaning people would watch this clip twice, and it slowly dipped down. It's a pretty straight line until we get to the end. So until like the 25th, 26th second, it was at 80%. Now that is really good because that means there's only 2 seconds left. But as you can see here, it drastically went down 10%, 3% within 30% within literally 2 seconds. So what did I do wrong? What went wrong? So I'm gonna click here and we'll see what went wrong. So the last clip is here, and it's playing. And I left the watermark on for the video. I didn't delete it. And that could have separated me from 10,000 views to getting over 100,000. Because this average view duration could have been, it is 27 right now, 27 seconds. And the video is 28 seconds. But if I got a full 100%, and would have even gone over 100% because the video would have replayed, I could have gone like 110% AVD, and that could have separated me from 10,000 to 100,000. So first things first, this is the most basic step. Make sure you end your video where the video actually ends. Do not leave any extra room because that will just completely destroy your attention in every way, shape, and form. So I'm gonna go on to a few later videos and show you how I started to improve it, but it still wasn't at its peak. So here's like my 5th video I posted. And as you can see, this is way more of a straight line, but the average view duration is only 25 seconds and the video is 30 seconds long. So that's like a 80% AVD. And you want to aim for relative to how long your video is. If it's 20 seconds and below, you need to have at least 100% AVD for you to go viral. But if you're like in the 30 to 40 range, anything from like 90% is where you want to be aiming for. And if your video is 45 to a minute long, anything like 80 to 85 is really good. So if you can memorize that formula to getting that metrics, your videos will be fine. As long as you have a good swipe rate as well, which I'll explain how to get a good swipe rate later in another video. So I'm gonna actually go to my most viral video and play it for you and explain why the retention for that video was so well and how you can use those tricks to replicate in your videos so that they can also go viral. So my most viral video here is currently at almost pretty much 28 million views. I'll hit it within the next few, probably hours, minutes. 28 million, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the video, and I want you to see what important factors are in this video and how you can replicate it. Okay, within the first like 15 seconds, you can see there's been like 7 clips that have changed. The music has changed 4 times, and the music is engaging you to keep watching. Because what I do here I play a song with a beat drop in it so that it'll engage you to watch till the end of the beat drop. And right when the beat drop ends, I immediately go to another clip with the same strategy so people want to watch the end of that, then another one and another one. And I'll put calming clips in between to like cool down the brain, if you could say, so that it's not like keep on having another one, but where you take a pause in between, watching an interesting clip and play on to the next. Now just for some context, if you don't know, my main channel is a skill compilation each. So as you can see, I take cool skills, add music behind it, and post them. So what you want to take away from this is, depending on what your niche is, you need to have transitions. You need to have transitions at least every 3 seconds or every 2 seconds. Ideally, you want to be moving something every second so that there's always something to be watching. Secondly, a sound is required. If you don't have a sound, your video is not going to perform well. Whether it's a song or like an AI voice or your voice over it, you have to have something in there. And the voice has to be having inflections so it's changing over the course of time. And make sure it fits well with the music, if you have music, or it makes with the clips and the edits over it. Another thing that I recommend 99% of channels have is edits. Now for my channel, the editing strategy wouldn't fit it because that's just not how my niche works. My niche is supposed to be clean and cut, and just the raw clips will perform better than editing it. But pretty much every other niche, like even the real life niche, you put like circles and arrows to point to something to draw your attention to that, especially with the hook. Your hook, excluding this channel, your hook should have something that draws you in immediately, which is what I do with the start of the video with this coin flip. It immediately catches your attention of what's going to happen with the coin. It makes you want to watch. Then I go in to the beat drop, and yes. So my average view duration is 40 seconds, but as you can see by this graph, it is immediately straight and it doesn't dip until the last 2 seconds. But I want to show you all why it dips in the last 2 seconds, because I think that is an important part. So right here. So he already landed. As you can see, right when it dips, he's landed, and I put subscribe. But this is something I'm not going to change, because when I put subscribe, I gain 10 times as many subscribers as I do than when I don't. Because having a call to action is also another good thing. Because another thing with average view duration, it goes in with the part of engagement. And engagement is increased when people like or even dislike your video, comment, and subscribe. So if you can get someone to do those things in your video, YouTube will push out a lot more because people are active viewing. That means that they'll get paid more for active viewers, and it's just an all around good thing because YouTube will push you out more and YouTube's performing better. So if you can get people to like or even dislike, comment, or subscribe, that'll help your videos 10 times more as I would. Because this video got me over 33,000 subscribers, which is 1/3 of my subscribers. That's diabolical. So that is worth having the graph slope here, because the ratio of the AVD cutoff versus the subscribers gained, it's worth it. So you want to put subscribe near the end of your video, ideally if you can, if it makes sense, but put it for a really slim time. If you put it for more than 2 or 3 seconds, it'll crush your AVD and it's not worth it. But if you put it in for like a second, it's not gonna tank your AVD too much to where it won't make your video perform well. So as you can see here, obviously this video performed well, and I did have it dip at the end because I put subscribe. So as long as it's worth it. And another thing is, you might be confused how dislikes help you, but it's actually true if you think about it. Dislikes are engagement. People are still clicking and doing stuff on your video while they're watching it. All dislikes do is tell YouTube that that specific person is not wanting to watch that content. So you're still getting engaged views while you're also gaining. You're losing someone, but it's actually helping you. Because if they don't want to see that, they won't see it again. And it won't tank your AVD, because someone who doesn't want to watch your content won't watch it all the way through. So dislikes are actually a good thing, and keep that in mind. don't be discouraged when you get dislikes, because just remember that it's actually helping you. Unless you get a lot of dislikes, that might be something is wrong with your content, like it's offensive or something. So if this video helped, please subscribe, and if you have questions, comment them down below. Thank you.